The Life of Pi, a very interesting novel about a young man named Bhasin Molitor Patel, also known as Pi Patel. The Patel family had once owned a zoo in their hometown of Pondicherry, India. There he lived with his mother, his father, and his older brother Robbie. Due to lack of funds and other issues, the Patel family decided they needed to sell the zoo, pack up their bags, and move to Canada. Together, the Patel family all boarded a cargo ship that would take them to their new home. Unfortunately, they ran into a little bit of bad weather, which kinda sunk the ship and left Pi on a lifeboat. There he was stranded with an orangutan named Orange Juice, a zebra, a hyena, and a Bengal tiger named Richard Parker. Eventually, the hyena got a little bit hungry and ate up the zebra. And then he got even more hungry, and then he decided to eat up the orangutan as well. Eventually, the hyena got what was coming to him and was eaten himself by Mr. Richard Parker, leaving Pi alone on a boat with a Bengal tiger for 227 days. During the time they were stuck on the boat, they had some pretty interesting encounters with some flying fish and some carnivorous trees that like to keep human teeth. And then some pretty scary encounters with some dangerous sharks. Then finally they found some land. Yay! They landed on Mexico. On a beach. Mexico. On a beach. Richard Parker decided it was time to go, so he said, "Peace out, Pi," and left into the forest, leaving Pi kinda sad. Eventually, he was found and rescued by some Mexicans on the beach of where he landed. They brought him to their house and cleaned him all up, gave him a bath. Then let him rest because he really needed it. Not long after that, a few people came to interview Pi about his story, or stories. It's Mr. Chiba and Mr. Akamoto. Pi told the story, but they didn't really believe it. Said it was lies, lies. So Pi decided to tell another story, and this time, one without animals. In this story, there was 4 survivors. Pi, his mom, the sailor, and the cook from the ship. In this story, instead of the hyena, the cook ate the sailor and then ate the mom. What the heck, dude? Obviously, Pi wasn't too happy about this, so Pi decided to kill the cook. Stabbed him real good. The 2 stories matched, which was super surprising to Mr. Chiba and Mr. Akamoto. They were like, whoa, this leaving them and the readers mind blown. So all of the animals in the story were actually real people. What? So weird. This leaving us all with the question of what's the point for both of the stories? Why? It just turns a bad story into a story that's only a little bit better. Like what? No. Maybe he tells the story as a type of alternate better story that is still awful, but not as bad as having a man kill man. Or maybe he decided to do the 2 different stories to show that any man can become somewhat animal-like if put in certain situations. Or maybe the story was just a story to entertain. Maybe it was all made up. Or maybe he uses animals to say that all men are animals and that they all suck. Maybe he tells these stories to just mess with people's minds and make them super confused. Pi tells the 2 different stories because it is all about the perspective. He leaves it up to the reader to decide what is real and what is not. What is the truth and what is a lie? It's all up to you. The readers, you guys, yeah, you watching it right now, you, it's you.